Okay, so this is going to be a pretty serious video talking about some things that are going to be affecting me as a YouTuber, things that are going to be affecting you as a viewer, because a lot of things are about to change. Now, you may have heard about all of this, about what I'm about to get into. You may haven't. This might be your first time hearing about it, but there's a lot of stuff to discuss. Let's just get into this here, okay? So first off, YouTube is changing. So YouTube is rolling out AI in the United States to detect if users are actually under the age of 18. So coming next month on August 13th, all right, here's actually the official YouTube post about it. YouTube is going to start using AI. And what this AI is going to do is it is going to look at your browsing history, your viewing history, your video history, what you do on the website, what videos you watch, what you search for, etc., etc. And then if that AI detects that you are under the age of 18, well, it's going to apply some restrictions to your account. As you can see right here, it says the AI model uses AI and a range of signals, including YouTube activity and account age, to guess a user's actual age. It will base its decision off of the type of videos a user is searching for and the types of videos that they have watched. So basically, this AI is going to rank you into either under 18 or over 18. Right? And if it detects that you're under 18, if it guesses you're under 18, what's going to happen? Well, this is what's going to happen right here. So if you get ranked as an under 18 viewer, then you will have personalized ads turned off. You'll still see ads on YouTube, but they won't be personalized. They'll be more generic. They won't be targeted to you. And this is good for viewers. Good for kids, bad for YouTubers. I'll talk about this here in a second. It's going to force you to have take a break and bedtime reminders. It is going to show reminders about privacy when uploading a video or commenting publicly. And it's also going to minimize the recommendations of videos with content that could be problematic if viewed in repetition. So basically, you're going to have some restrictions applied to your account. Now, a lot of people are kind of freaking out about this first part here, showing only non-personalized ads. And, a lot of YouTubers are freaking out about this for good reason. Obviously, as a Roblox YouTuber, most of Roblox is under the age of 18. In fact, most of gaming is probably under the age of 18. Technically, even a game like Grand Theft Auto is under the age of 18. Grand Theft Auto is a 17-plus game, right? So it still falls into this, even Grand Theft Auto, right? And if you don't have personalized ads on, well then, us YouTubers, we're not making as much money. So theoretically, we could have a situation here where all of our audiences gets flagged as under 18, and then suddenly we're just not really making money anymore, right? Like that's what we're worried about. Now, on that topic, YouTube does say here that this may result in a decrease in ad revenue, but they did say also that this might have, or that this will have a limited impact for most creators, is what they're estimating. Hopefully, all of us YouTubers, all of us Roblox YouTubers, just gaming YouTubers in general, really, hopefully we're still earning money on YouTube come next month. Now, I should say I have spoken to YouTube regarding this. There's probably a lot that I can't say because of NDA agreements and stuff like that, but I will say that I'm not really too worried about the ads, right? Like, I'm not really too worried about it. And I don't think most people really should be either. What I am not happy about, though, is the fact that we're using AI to auto-detect if users are under the age of 18. Because, like, how is it going to know? If someone watches a bunch of Minecraft videos, are you going to be flagged as a kid? If someone watches a bunch of Fortnite videos, that's a 13-year-old game, that 13-plus game, right? It's rated 13-plus. Are you going to get flagged as a kid because you're watching Fortnite videos? I don't know. If I pull up a CoComelon song on stream as a joke, is YouTube going to detect, hey, he's watching CoComelon, he must be a kid. I'm not a kid. I'm a 28-year-old man, right? So, like, how is this going to work? I don't know. Now, I do want to say real quick that this will only apply to anyone with an account. If you don't have a YouTube account, then this doesn't apply to you. But I'd wager most people probably have a YouTube account. Now, another reason why a lot of people are upset about this is because if YouTube detects you as under 18, well, the only way to prove that you're over 18 is by, actually, don't have it on me. I was going to get my wallet. You have to upload your ID or your credit card in order to verify you're over the age of 18. Now, look, here's the thing. I probably shouldn't have to tell you guys this, okay? But uploading your photo ID and personal information to websites is not really the greatest idea, right? How many data breaches happen a year? A lot of data breaches. I've had my data leaked just from Roblox on numerous occasions over the past few years. And that's just one website. Uploading your ID and all of this, personal information to online websites, that's bad, right? Like, I don't like that. That's not great. It's not great. Here's another thing that's happening. YouTube will now be included in Australia's social media ban for children under the age of 16, joining other platforms such as Twitter, X, and Instagram. I think TikTok is in there. Basically, starting on December 10th, if you live in Australia and you're under the age of 16, well, guess what? You can't go on any social media. You can't have a social media account. You can't. It's not allowed anymore. And how are they going to determine if you're under the age of 16? Well, you have to upload your ID. You have to upload some personal information, right? Your credit card or your ID card or your driver's license or something like that. Now, it does say here that under the ban, teenagers will still be able to view YouTube videos, but will not be permitted to have an account, which is required for uploading content or interacting on the platform. And look, here's the thing, and this is going to be a recurring thing we come back to in this video. Protecting kids online is great, right? We need to protect kids online. But don't you think it's kind of crazy that you can have a job at the age of 15? You can drive with a driver's permit at the age of 15, but you can't go on YouTube? Like, you can drive around in a car, but you can't go on YouTube or TikTok or Twitter? Like, yes, protecting kids online is great, but this feels like a large overstep. This feels like we're going way too far in the wrong direction. I don't like this. I also don't like that you have to take a photo of yourself and upload a selfie so that some AI robot can guess your age. And hey, if that AI robot says, well, guess what? You look like a kid. Well, then it's not going to let you on the website. Like, that's crazy. Visiting a website, and in order to go on the website, you have to upload a selfie of yourself so that some AI robot somewhere can guess your age. Like, that's crazy. That feels so wrong. Like, why are we doing that? But it gets worse because it's not just YouTube. It's not just Australia. Spotify. Look at this. Your Spotify account is getting deleted unless you do age verification. Spotify is doing age verification. You cannot use Spotify if you don't meet the minimum age requirements for the market you're in. If you cannot confirm you're old enough to use Spotify, your account will be deactivated and eventually deleted. Basically, if you live in the UK now, a bunch of websites, including Spotify, are starting to restrict content based on your age. Does this song have a swear word in it? Well, guess what? You can't listen to it. How do we determine that? Well, you're going to have to upload a selfie of yourself. You got to take a selfie, let some AI robot guess your age, or upload your government ID or your photo ID. Like, again, I get it. Protecting kids is important. But this feels so dystopian, man. I feel like I read about this in a book one time. Like, this is bad. Like, look, I'm just going to call it what it is. This feels like censorship. And in fact, it is. We're going to get to that here in a second. And it gets crazier because it's not just YouTube. It's not just Spotify. Wikipedia. Guys, Wikipedia is now requiring ID. You have to have an ID to go on Wikipedia. Look at this. This is in the UK. To go on Wikipedia, guys. Like, what is going on, bro? Like, we use Wikipedia in school. Like, this is crazy. Like, you can't go on Wikipedia without uploading a photo ID. Are you insane, bro? Like, what is happening? For those of you that don't know, basically the United Kingdom, the UK, they have this new law called the Online Safety Act. And basically a bunch of websites have to have age verification, right, in order to access those websites. Now, it started off as, adult websites, and look, you could make the argument, yeah, okay, adult websites, you have to upload your ID, okay, you know what I'm talking about, but like, why do you need to upload your ID to go on freaking Wikipedia or Spotify? Like, what are we doing here? And this is where things get crazy. You know, this website right here, this is itch.io. This is where a bunch of YouTubers like me, especially people like Queso, we find games to play on our YouTube channels, on our streams. A bunch of games on this website have started getting removed. Why? Because apparently they're adult games. And I'm not talking about games that are, like actually adult games. I'm talking about games that have blood in them, or maybe they have like gore in them or something like that. Like, oh no, some kid might find it, so you have to take it down. You have to remove it off the entire website. Like, that's Like, come on, man, that's censorship. You know what I mean? Like it's frustrating. And what's even more frustrating is we have laws in the United States right now that are being voted on in the government right now that will do the exact same thing here in the United States. Laws like this right here, the Kids Online Safety Act, or the KOSA, the KOSA. It's a bill to, protect children on the internet. And how does that bill protect children on the internet? Well, it allows the government to decide what kind of content they deem dangerous to young people. That's a very slippery slope, right? Like, yeah, sure, today it might be adult websites that the government decides is dangerous to young people, but who knows? Tomorrow it might be video games, might be books, might be movies, might be TV shows. I don't know. But the idea of the government being able to say, hey, that's dangerous to young people, so we're not going to allow it anymore. That doesn't feel very American to me, brother. You know what I mean? And in fact, I love this tweet here. It says, I'm a mom, so I feel like I'm in a position to speak on this matter, but we don't need online safety acts and bills to protect kids online. We need parents to play a more active role in their kids' lives and teach them about online safety at home and to better monitor their kids' online activities. Laws and bills like this won't even work. You want to know why? Because they're already getting outsmarted. Kids are literally using video games to trick these AIs into thinking that they're adults. I'm not even joking. This is from a video game. They took a photo of a video game character and they verified the age as an adult. Like, these bills and laws don't work because the people that are coming up with them are like 80 years old and they don't know how to update their Facebook accounts. Not to mention that you can literally just download a VPN to some country that doesn't have these laws, and suddenly these laws won't apply to you. Like, it's so easy to get around this stuff. You know what I mean? But like, it's frustrating. It's very frustrating. Which leads me back to this. Here we are on YouTube. We're going to have an AI analyze your entire account and determine if you're a kid or not. Is it the end of the world? No, it's not. Is it probably going to impact our money and what, the amount of revenue we make each month? Probably a little bit, at least, right? Hopefully it's nothing bad, Hopefully we get to keep being YouTubers, right? But like, I don't know, man. It feels so dystopian. It really does. I just... I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't like it. I'm going to end the video with this tweet right here because it's so funny. That's basically how I feel about it too.